What's good, everybody? It's your boy Packstacks back with another one. Yeah, Sirski, man. We about to hop into some fresh X-Fit. You already know what the fuck is going on, bro. Been gone for a minute, but let's get it, nigga. See what they talking about. Hold on, let me turn this shit up, my nigga. Let's see.
What do you expect women whose only capability is being in the kitchen and cleaning to do?
Well, first, before we jump into this too crazy, I just want to say nowadays, bro, that shit is honestly still, it's cool, but like a lot of the time you just want to make sure your mate is at least mentally capable of where you are. Like, not on no like cooking and cleaning and shit. Like, to me, not on like no diminishing shit, bro, but like whoever you end up spending the rest of your life with type shit, or whoever you spend time with, bro, has to be multifaceted to who you are as well. Like, do not waste your time on somebody who you would just have them cook and clean and you do not respect their opinion. You don't respect them in a business sense. You don't respect them at all. Like, you just look at them as like a trophy and shit. That is not gonna work, nigga, period. Where it don't matter if it's a man, female, alien, motherfucking dinosaur, nigga, that shit does not fucking matter, bro. Like, if you don't respect that person and all they are to you is a trophy, that shit's not gonna work no way, nigga. So you have to make sure when you're aligning yourself with somebody that they are multifaceted, multi-skilled. They don't just clean the house, make food and shit. While those things are good, bro, they have to be multifaceted. Do they stimulate your mind? Do they keep you solid in addition to these other things? You know, what's their education like? What are they gonna be like if you want to have kids? Do they want to have kids? There's a lot of compatibility things I think people put on hold due to people, how do people look. A lot of people will put compatibility things on hold due to financial situations, and I get that shit. Like, I understand, my nigga, but I'm saying in these day and age, it's almost completely unacceptable to just be with somebody and they don't really do shit, period, but cook and clean if they not really stimulating you in every other area as well. So let's get it.
After that divorce, and they don't have any assets or money given to them.
Yeah, I understand. That's why I think a lot of y'all young niggas, like, I come from a different time as far as prenups and all that weird shit, but I understand a lot of y'all niggas are bred, and especially a lot of y'all niggas today don't really know love, bro. I feel like love, actual love, is a lost concept. I don't, if that hits anybody, real love and just being like, fuck it, bro, because a lot of y'all niggas, I get it, y'all be having bags, y'all got money, y'all want these hoes to do y'all wrong, but you gotta ask yourself, where are you meeting these hoes at, bro? Like, where are you meeting these women? The caliber, I know the nicest woman will do you wrong, the nicest man will do you wrong, I get that, but a lot of the time, if you really going into it with all that shit set up from the very beginning, that shit is not really set to go the right way, bro. You gotta ask yourself, what's your intentions when you sitting down with somebody saying, well, you know, you're gonna take 50% of my shit and all this other shit. I don't know, I come from a time, what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine, nigga. Like, if you leave me, you're entitled to that shit, especially if you didn't have shit. A lot of the time, if you didn't have shit and that person was with you on the fucking come up, bro, you owe that person that shit. A lot of the time, a lot of niggas don't have a lot of shit to say about that, but especially if it's your girl or whoever was with you A1, day one, they have been with you since you did not have shit and now you got some shit, bro, it doesn't matter. Like, if y'all split, if y'all don't want to be together emotionally, that's fucking fine, but you can't be pissed off the fact that you owe that person, bro, because a lot of the time, that goes back to what we were saying. It's not just that they was just there. They supported you when you was not a fucking thing. They supported you when you didn't have shit. So a lot of the time, bro, if God didn't put that person in your life at that time, who knows where your ass would be? You have no fucking clue, bro. So you really got to think about that and also be comfortable with giving that shit up if things don't go the way that you want to. You feel me? Let's get it.
Family laws actually were written with that taken into account. This is why men get destroyed and divorced a lot of times.
Everybody gets fucked up. I think on both sides. I see, and a lot of niggas gonna be like, nah, bro. And I get it. I really feel like it just depends, bro. Every nigga I know that don't got shit going on and shit, they be the niggas that's getting fucked. Cause of course, why, and I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, why would the judge or anybody give you custody over anything when you can barely take care of yourself, nigga? What the fuck? That's crazy, bro. And I'm like, it's not about you at that point. It's about the kids and it's about the well-being of whatever was created within that marriage or that union, my nigga. I think you being soft about that shit and being mad, bro, hell no, nigga. You gotta ask yourself a lot of the time, not trying to offend nobody, what the fuck do you bring to the table, nigga? When you be like, oh, well, I deserve this and I deserve that. What did you bring to the table in the first place? On both sides. This is man and women. This is not just men I'm fucking talking about. This is people on both sides.
times nowadays because the family court system was created specifically to protect women from that very
Now,
problem.
see, I don't know that. I'm not gonna speak on some shit I don't know. But what I will say is, as like I was just saying, a lot of this shit depends on how you carry yourself, your background, the shit that you into. Because if you coming from an unstable place and you don't got no stability, no court system, nobody is gonna look at you and be like, that's a person who I feel comfortable giving full custody of anything, especially today, bro. And I think when people get that shit misconstrued, the system is built to protect the kids, nigga, not the fucking. I don't think the system is built to protect the women. I think the system is built to protect the fucking kids and the next generation. That's what they concerned about. And a lot of the time, the man is not. In those situations, the man is not really in a position to do what that nigga need to do. So, yeah. Let's keep going.
She devotes her life to him, devotes her life to
Both
the family,
ways.
to the kids.
It's both ways, bro.
And they don't want it where he rug pulls her, leaves with everything, and she's destitute. So
it's both ways. I think today, especially because a lot of these females be getting that bag as well. But again, it just depends because now we talking about like OnlyFans girls versus niggas who just have a regular ass job. Now that really depends because you got to decide. And I'm not speaking on anybody's situation. Again, do what you will, my nigga. But I'm saying it really just depends on if you want your kids to know that shit. If that's something that rubs you the wrong way, you don't want your kids to be involved. You don't want your kids to know what your significant other is doing, because I'm saying it could be niggas doing OnlyFans, not just bitches. It's people on both sides doing OnlyFans these days, bro. So I'm just saying, like, you got to decide, it's not necessarily a rug pull. It's just at the end of the day, it becomes about values and shit and being like, well, I don't want my kids to be raised around that shit. Well, it goes back to what I was saying. When you go to the judge and you be like, well, why don't you want your kids to be around their parent? Well, nigga, they doing OnlyFans, or they doing this, or they doing that. So I feel like a lot of the time it's dangerous to operate in absolutes, to say it's this way or it's that way. So much of what it actually is gray, not black and white.
So that's why alimony, child support, all of these things were put into place. The problem is that the laws haven't caught up to feminism and progressivism, giving women equal rights and equal ability to earn.
And I just think it's both sides, bro. Like I agree, I agree with a lot of the shit that nigga says, and I disagree with a lot of the shit that nigga says. I think that's what makes life life. So I hope you niggas learn something. Don't get fucked either way. Man, make sure you stay on your shit and protect yourself, man. Stay up. I love y'all niggas, and I'll see you on the next one. Yes, Sirski.